What is a variable? In our next 2 units of math class, we will be dealing with variables in algebra a lot. A variable is basically just a letter, usually a lowercase letter, but sometimes a capital letter, that represents something that you don't know yet. It represents something that's changing in your problem, so it's not going to be like, oh, I have 2 cats, and I always have 2 cats. That doesn't change. Vary, the word vary, which you can start to see in the word variable, means that it changes. So a variable that I can think of is every day in class, the number of people can vary. Maybe everybody's there. Maybe one person's absent. Maybe 3 people are absent. Maybe someone leaves halfway through the class. The number of people in the classroom varies day to day. It changes. A variable is just really a way to replace a question mark. So, how many people are in class? It depends on the day. If we have more information, we can solve for our variable, depending on the type of problem we're looking at. This is an equation, because equations have equal signs, and I would write it in algebraic form. I would choose a variable instead of a question mark, and I would write it like that. Something plus 2 equals 3. Well, we can figure out pretty quickly that x has to equal 1. That one has only one solution for a variable. But we are working in our unit right now on expressions, not equations. An expression does not have an equal sign. X plus 2 doesn't have to equal 3. If x equals 1, then it does equal 3. But if x equals 2, it equals 4. If x equals 3, it'll equal something different. If x equals 100, it'll equal something different. So there you can see that there's a lot of variability, a lot of change in what our possible answer could be. Now, you can't just look at this x plus 2 and be like, well, I know the answer. In our unit 7 on algebraic expressions, I might ask you to solve this expression with some additional information. If x equals 7, what is the value of this expression? Then you can go and say, well, replace the x with 7 plus 2, that's 9. If x equals 7, then my algebraic expression, x plus 2, equals 9. The most popular variables are x and y. You can use any letter in the alphabet, but the most popular ones are x and y because a lot of algebra does wind up being graphed on a coordinate plane, and x represents the x-axis and y represents the y-axis. Just a reason right there for why you might see x's and y's more often than you'd see a's and b's. That being said, there are possibilities for every letter in the alphabet. You can use variables in lots of different algebraic types. Here we can see a plus 17 equals 20. You use variables in equations. Here you'll see something we'll talk more about in the next unit. Variables can show up in inequalities, and variables can show up in expressions. You don't need to be intimidated or nervous when you see a variable. It basically is just like a puzzle saying, hey, we don't know what this represents right now, but with some extra information or with some math, I can figure it out.